We've got some bobbles. They're pretty, all different look. Pink to make the boys wink. So I don't have to use condoms anymore as air bubbles. I've opened condom, like just ripped the elastic bit off end and used that. Improvisation, yeah.
They've all put their own lives on hold to raise my children. They've done what I should have done, but failed to do.
It's just a matter of surviving, so I have to come out and earn some money.
Get myself on this prescription, stop using like as much. It's hard though, especially when you've got a certain someone around you who doesn't want to give up.
I'll go to a clinic, say, every couple of months, but in between that, I'll get them self-test kits off internet, because even though I use Gervex, like, there has been times where, like, the Gervex is split or, do you know, so, like, you can never be too careful, can you? It's bad enough being near someone's genitals, do you know what I mean, when they've been sweating all day or whatever. Because some of them actually, like, do proper stink. Like, I normally have baby wipes with me, do you know what I mean? And before I put Gerdex on, I'll clean the genital area. Just so it doesn't smell as bad and I don't have to keep sniffing it. When I first started doing it, I used to have to sit and like think of somewhere else, somewhere that I actually enjoyed being. But like now, obviously, because I've been doing it that long, it just, you automatically zone out. I'll sit and play bingo on my phone while they're having sex with me when I'm bent over, just to take my mind off.
One of the worst parts in your body to go when I've just been there. It's a big vein that runs down in between the bicep and your tricep.
It looks nasty and painful.
Why did you do that if it's so dangerous?
It's the only place I can get me in. Nowhere else to go. What time are we on now?
2.
I'm gonna have to go up and get methadone.
I'm not here when you get back, you know I've gone.
Have you killed it, man?
Yeah. I love him, but he's not bothered, is he? He's not.
Because I'd been homeless, I couldn't claim a benefit, couldn't legally claim a benefit because I hadn't got any fixed address to claim a benefit from. So I'd got no money coming in at all. One of my friends, she did that job working down there and I just went along with her one night. So she really got me into it. Obviously she didn't force me or anything like that, but it was talking to her that led to me going down there. I just needed to earn some money while my benefits were being sorted. It's just been hard for me to keep in touch with my mum. I've not got a phone or anything like that. And lack of money, that's been the problem for me. We've always been close. There ain't ever been any problems like that with me and my mum. No, so, yeah, we've always got on. She knew about me being on drugs and that, but she didn't know anything about me working down there. Obviously she does now, but I'm just gonna sit and just wait for her to come and see what she says.
It's nice, isn't it? Well, basically, they've put everything in from pots, pans. They've even put stuff like wash powder in, washing up liquid, down to your little touches. So that's nice. I like it. Probably the first brand new bed I've slept in since a child. I can feel a cold difference up here. Might get a bit artistic, turn it into like a little workroom, get some canvases and that. There might not be right good paintings, but it doesn't matter, does it?
So what's next for you, Adele?
I'll just settling into here and getting a methadone script sorted. And then once I've got that sorted, start to get back in touch with my dad and my kids and that. It's just going down, innit? Facing the music.
Your dad does know about your lifestyle, or...?
Yeah, obviously people have seen me up here and told him. Never had the discussion with him, like, but it's not something you really want to discuss with your dad, is it?
Got the keys in there. Don't even laugh at my slippers, by the way. Have you seen my slippers? Claw feet. Great, aren't they? Will be yes when I find my other one. Yesterday altogether, and you know, out of the whole day, I had 2 less altogether. And the ones that I did have, I spaced them out. So it shows I'm trying a little bit. My mum said she didn't like seeing me as I was as well. And that can't be a good thing, can it? Don't know why they're so fucking concerned now for. Never have been before. He's had his chance, hasn't he? When I told him I was going to get sorted, he weren't very supportive. What did he say? She won't last long or something? That's not so haughty, is it? Oh well. Life's a bitch, innit? Good riddance to this shithole. Fuck you all.
Oh my God, this weather's gorgeous. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Oh my God, how am I going to put this up? I don't even know how to do this. Just from what I've done in jail, really, picked it up in prison. I find it therapeutic, and when I get settled into it, my mind just is on painting and nothing else. It's something I find helps me take my mind off all shit that's usually on it. I'm not thinking about, my mind's just lost into this. I'd got picked up by a guy for business. I'd fetched him back here. And anyway, the next day, he's just turned up at my house, uninvited. I've opened the door, he's walked straight in. I'm telling him to leave, he's grabbing at my boobs and all stuff like that. Eventually managed to get him out at the door. He was sat outside my house for an hour. It's like he's got it into his head that I'm his girlfriend, Love you, always will do, you're special to me, can I see you today when you're free? I'm feeling horny, my cock is long and hard. So yeah, it's got to a point where it's actually scary.
My mother would go mad with me if she saw that. Putting an umbrella up at the doorway brings you bad luck, and I don't want no bad luck.
If my parents said I could go back, I'd go in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Yeah, there's no two ways about it. I'd be on the next train. It's like, if I ended up going home, I'm having a shit day, I needed to talk, whatever. I'd be on the phone to my mum, you know, and yeah, obviously I've not had that recently. So Stacey's had to put up with it all. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have Stacey. I don't, especially like right about now.
But the same goes.
Oh my God. What an area. I just hope she's pleased to see me.
She's been missing for 2-3 years. I knew that she had become an addict, and just the kind of people that she was involved with had got me quite worried.
I'm going to ask, why have you not been in touch? Because it's not for the lack of me trying, because I've tried. You know, I can't force her. But I just need to know that she wants to get clean and get off what she's doing.
Hello. Hello. How are you? All right. Please, you want it? Thank you so much.
Why have you been in touch? Mum ain't got a phone. At least you're not dead.
Of course I'm not.
Oh, come back with me.
I can't, I've got no passport, I've got no money, I've got nothing.
Well, if we can get help to get your passport.
You know, Mum, it's hard. Life in general is hard. Because I'm on gear, so I've got to earn some money today to get somewhere else. I don't have any gear out, I'm poorly. I can't cope with it, Mum. I can't. You've never seen anybody rattle, Mum. And it's not nice, believe me, it's not. It's horrible. I'm getting cold shakes, cold shivers, hot shivers. I'm being sick, I've got diarrhoea. My eyes are streaming, my limbs are aching, I can't walk. I'm physically just, I may as well be dead.
Don't say that.
No, but that's how I feel, Mum, if I don't get what I need. Because that's how it makes me feel. I've got 3 quid, I need 7 quid, Mum. Just to get what I need to feel normal.
You know, sometimes the right decisions aren't always popular.
I know. I just asked you for your help, I'm being honest. I just needed 7 quid.
I'm not giving you money for drugs.
Then I'm just gonna have to do what I do to earn some.
What, you're going out in the streets tonight?
What else do you want me to do, Mum?
I don't want you to do that. I wanted to come and get help with us. Come back with us.
I can't do it. I couldn't let my mum see me like that. I've hurt her enough already. And I could not, on my heart, could not sit there and let my mum see me rattling.
Get yourself sorted.
I want to get some money. I love you. Yeah, I love you. You know I do.
Please look after yourself. I can't believe she's doing what she's doing. It's not what I've brought her up to, you know. I know tonight she's going to be out in this pouring down the rain.
But that's her choice.
That's her choice. It's difficult. I don't want to admit, yeah, my daughter's a prostitute. It's horrible. It's not what I brought her into this world to be.
I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright. I just don't like hurting her. That's all I seem to do though.
You all right, babe?
Are you going out like that?
Alright?
You going out like that?
Yeah, I've got to. I'm rattling on Parliament.
Keep yourself warm.
Just drive safely.
We will.
Alright?
Right, you be safe as well.
I will be. I'm alright.
Love
See you
you.
later. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Come on. Come on.
You know what a baby grow is, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, there's adult ones. And one guy, he used to, like, book me to go to his, have his bath, put him in his baby grow, put him to bed and read him his story. That was it. Lock his door and post his key.
Why would anybody want that?
You tell me. Why would anyone want you to shit on them? But they do.
So much. I just needed £7.
I'm not giving you money for drugs.
Then I'm just gonna have to do what I do.
I'm not here when you get back, you know I've gone. I love him, but he's not bothered, is he? There's a load of Brazilian lasses come over now, getting a load busier. I'm not dropping the price. If other girls all start undercutting people, the guys won't go near. The other people are just going to go keep picking up the scruffy fuckers. Because anyone will do out for a bit cheap, won't they? Anybody should know that who knows me that I'm competitive. Even on beat. If I think there's competition and there's a girl prettier than me, I'll move her on. You just like, you have your usual spot, keep going there at the same time, and then all the girls realise that's where you are, and then the punters get to know that, and then the girls, like you each make your own spot. And if other people go there, you go up and say, oh, jog on, this is mine. I've had many fights over that.
Upon release from prison, those very first few weeks going to be the time you're most in need of support, because, you know, you get released from gates and it's like, right, what the fuck shall I do now? You know, you need, in jail, it's easy to get off drugs and live because you've got structure, you're doing this at this time, you've got stuff to do. I love that. That's one thing I love about jail is structure.
So how would you describe your relationship then?
Intense. But it's all right. I'm used to intense. Yeah, she's a funny character. She makes me laugh. I've never met someone with so much confidence.
like Jayham. It's like holiday camp at Butlins, you know? Because you get woke up at like 7 o'clock on the morning and you go to work, you come back, you know, you have your dinner and then you're behind your door for an hour, 2 hours, do you know what I mean? And you go back to work and then you're at work until like 4:30, 5. It's routine, normal day-to-day life, which I don't have. My new boyfriend's been looking after me. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, no boyfriend's been looking after me and because he don't like me working. Which it's been alright. Been cush. The only downside to it though is I've been sexually frustrated, do you know what I mean? He's not putting out. So it's right though, innit, do you know?
Been doing it since I was 16. Got abused when I was a kid. Ran away from home a week before my 16th birthday. Met this guy, he put me on the beat. It's like, that's life, that's what it's about sort of thing, and that's what I used to think. It's like I never had the choice to go with a lad and lose my virginity. I had that tuck. I didn't have the choices that every young person should have. I never had that. Every night before I go out, I've got ready and I'm at the doorstep and I've got to give him 5 kisses and tell him I love him, then another 5 kisses and tell him I love him, and then another 5 and tell him I love him, and to lock the door, and he's got to say, be careful, good luck, I hope you walk into one straight away, or I can't do it. The other girls, they wear makeup and high heels but you get your money anyway. It doesn't matter what you wear. If you go out in little shorts, or if you go out in tracky bottoms. I went out in tracky bottoms, I've been out in pyjamas and still got it. There was this one guy, he asked me if I'd put my whole hand up his arse, and I told him to jog on, like fuck off. No, no. If I can't put a Johnny on it or protect myself, then no, I'm not doing it. So then he come back about 4 weeks later with a cucumber, and it was like that long and it was like that fat, and he put a Johnny on it and he said, I want you to put it up my arse. So I said, all right then, and I got 50 quid for it though. So I just put the end bit up and he's going, no, I want you to ram it up all the way, and he took the whole cucumber. And then I said to him, do you want me to throw it? And he put it in his shopping bag and said no, he was taking it home to his wife for tea. So his wife had had a cucumber for a tea that had been up his arse.
I've got a leg ulcer. It's like about 2 inches, about 1.5 inches big, by the same wide, but it's like quite deep. It's about 1.5 centimetres deep, 2 centimetres deep. Initially, I went into hospital with my pneumonia, and I had just like a little pinprick blood blister on my leg. That's all it was, literally. And then one night that popped, and I obviously got a bit of blood on the bed, so they put a dressing on it. And obviously since the dressing's been on it, it's just grown into that. I've not been down working on the beat as much recently because my legs have been really sore. I've been down, about 2 or 3 times, I think, but I've not stayed out for long because obviously it hurts. Just got a letter from my mum, yeah. I was just saying she was really glad that we could spend time together. I really hope you can get your programme sorted for methadone. If you do want to get away from Leeds, which is what we want, then just call us. You've got our numbers. Everybody sends all the love. Please write back to me. You have the stamped addressed envelopes. When you've got yourself together, there is a place here for you to get better. Think about it, sunshine and fresh air, sea to swim in, and the animals to help me with. Lots of love, Mum. getting back in touch with my mum and stuff, it's obviously made me realise that there is people wanting to help me and stuff like that. So yeah, it's helped, really. Yeah, and that's what's made me... Obviously, I wanted to sort shit out and get things back on track, but now I just want it even more. Yeah, so yeah, it's a good thing.
I texted my mum on Mother's Day.
And just said happy Mother's Day. And again, I said sorry to her. She replied and thanked me for the message, and also just explained that she can't really get over what I've done, which I totally understand, but that she's happy for me to text now and again and just take it from there and see how it goes. I've been doing well. I've progressed quite far, actually, with my mental health appointments. We're now just working on, like, what issues have actually caused me to get where I am and stuff, so, yeah, taking it one day at a time.
She wants to stay here, never fucking move. I'd have crooks downstairs through fucking daytime. She's fetching them down, dossing, chucking pins all over me. Look at the state of me fucking carpet, mate. I feel like crying.
She ended up just taking the piss in. I couldn't get out of my house, and eventually today I've managed to get my locks changed. So I've got a key back to my house now and my house back to myself. I need to be settled doing myself before I think about being with anyone else. My life's all over the place at the minute, so...
What's the best relationship you've been in?
Probably my eldest son's dad. But because of drugs and that, I always ended up going to prison, and we ended up splitting up then. When you're on drugs, you're in a relationship with the drugs, aren't you? You can't give all your time or yourself properly to someone else, because drugs take up a lot of your time. You're either working to get money for them, or chasing, trying to buy them, and then taking them. So it takes over a big part of your life, definitely.
He's just been using me the whole time to get what he can. He used to tan his wages, keep it all to himself, and then, like, with my money, what I'd bring in, he'd, like, have whatever he wanted from it, basically. But at first, because, I don't know, because I cared about him or whatever, I let him. That soon stopped. I only let it happen for so long, and he got a shock, because I'm no fucking mug. I'm not as green as I look. I might act dumb and look dumb. People might think it then, I guess, but they get a shock. It hurts when you like, care for someone and they hurt you, so if you don't allow it to happen, I guess, then you can't be let down.
I swear to God, they've just attacked me. They've just battered me with bars up the street. All those young ones, can you see them stood down there? They're just fucking... What the fuck? Do you know what? Never in my 28 years of fucking life, yeah, have I had all like that. I thought we were little bastards when we were teenagers, yeah, but we didn't do fucking shit like that, mate.
What actually just happened then, Adele?
I've walked down to Tesco's. As I'm starting to walk up, they're starting to follow behind me, shouting stuff. I've crossed over the road. The two lasses with the metal bars have followed me over, yeah. Run up behind me, and have hit me between 5 to 7 times with the metal bars whilst saying stuff like, give me what you've got, give me your phone, all this and that. So like some sort of fucking crank laddering myself up, I've had to start running, shouting out, making myself look like some sort of fucking ding. But I had no choice because I was being fucking whacked with metal bars.
Are you alright, Adele?
Yeah, I'm physically alright, mentally, fucking hell, that's questions fucking asked.
Sorry, love, you can't come in.
Don't want to be here anymore, tell her.
Please, go away. She don't want you here, mate. If you've been attacked as well, just go away.
The only fucking reason she wants to come here is so she's got somewhere to fucking sit and do drugs, and that's the only fucking reason. It's this shit. It's taking over me, taking over my life, taking over my head. It's taking over everything.
There is a guy, you know, he goes round asking you to, like, either sell him the condoms that you've used or to get him some used condoms so he can drink it. Do you think he's maybe done a little bit of spontaneous actions with another man? Tasted his stuff and thought, oh, I like that taste. Better than milkshake. You care for someone and they hurt you. He's just been using me the whole time.
Drugs take up a lot of your time. You're either working to get money for him or chasing, trying to buy him and then taking him.
I've been described as a professional shoplifter. £10.99, £9.99, £11.99. That was just a 2-minute job.
It's quieter than usual. There's lighter days. People like dark. People don't want to be seen. I've sorted a methadone script. I've got an appointment for on Thursday. So I've got things coming together. Apart from I ended up in hospital yesterday when I had some funny gear. Sent me a bit wappy. There's a strong batch of heroin going around, yeah, that's mixed with something called fentanyl, and there's quite a few people dying from it. So, yeah, it wasn't right clever to take it knowing that light, but it's just sent me a bit funny in the head, and somehow I've ended up out of my house on the street being sick and neighbours phone ambulance. About an hour later, when I've started to come round and I've realised, I thought, oh my God, where the fuck am I? I'm in the hospital, how embarrassing. I was like, I was doing acrobatics or something, I couldn't keep still. Put some straps over my legs and arms, and I'm thinking, and then I thought, what the fuck have I got straps on my legs and arms for?
that gear that's killing people. Have you heard about it? It's not gear though. It's fentanyl. You know what they use. You know, it's meant to be 100 times stronger than morphine. It's what they use, you know, when you've been in operation and like you're coming round for things like that, and it's killing people.
So when you take stuff, you're trusting that it's not going to be bad?
No, because you're not thinking that. You're thinking about like your habit and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Look what one of my admirers has brought me. That's well cute. I'll be getting past it for the beach soon. I will. There's people go down there and they're in the 50s, you know. I wouldn't dare. But you do get granny shaggers, don't you? I think I'm a granny now. I'm nearly there, aren't I? You know, the first time I ever started doing that, I said, I'm only doing this for a short while, 6 months. 10 years later, I'm still at it. 10 years.
Do you think you'll go another 10 years?
No. I'm not having another 10 years with this. Like, fuck that.
Do you worry about the competition from younger girls?
No, because I fucking rearrange the face if they do. I really do. I wouldn't. I'm not nasty, am I? Do you know how many people stop me asking for younger than 16? I've smashed windscreens and everything over that, you know. Paedophiles asking for kids. How do I know he's not going to leave me and pick up the next teenager on her way home from school, from like after school or something? Do you know what I mean? Because it's only 8 o'clock when it starts and it's still light out there. And how do I know he's not going to go and snatch one of them because there's not one on the beat? The kids, the babies, it's that. I've been through that. And I know what it's like for somebody to do something to you what you don't want to do.
I feel a lot more safer having Stacey here because she's keeping an eye on me. It might do her good. It might do a world of good, to be honest, because she went down a spiral road and she might not have been able to come back from that if she'd have stayed out here, to be honest. She's my younger sister, and she works down red light district, as and when she needs to, really. She has been fighting drug addiction, but she's getting through it and she's helping me along the way.
I met a guy that works with other girls and he's like set them up and stuff, and I started doing dressing up and taking pictures, just put them on site, webcam work, you know, and do things over the webcam and that, and they do pay more money than they do on the street. Yeah, there was a big difference, to be honest.
How did the working on the beat come about?
It was just a friend that did the same, and we went down there together. And yeah, it was just easy money at the time. It's the easiest thing to do, and, you know, with the pictures and stuff like that. Even with the webcam, you've got to wait for the money. It's not cash there and then. But it's just quicker to go on the street down there.
I haven't been eating much. With obviously not having enough, well, not having no money to be able to get anything to eat, to be honest. And then when we have, we've like, maybe might have got a sandwich or something, but we shared it between us both, and that's might be it for the day, or 2 days. That's why I've been getting these.
nutrition things to help, you know, they fill you up.
In order for you to get by, your sister is going out onto the beat for you.
Yeah, it sounds bad, that, doesn't it?
The police come, a big burly officer as well, against me. And he went, "You've got to leave." I said, "I'm not going nowhere, mate." And he went, "All right then," and went. I don't know what the time frame is, but I've been evicted before. They send you a threatening letter like what I got, and then they take you to court, and the time frame from them processing the order to the court ordering the order, it's exactly 3 months. Exactly.
Boiling some water and kettle in the microwave so I can just have a wash because we haven't got no gas. I know it's a little bit cold, but I've dared her to wear it to come out, to go down there. She don't really wear dresses. Well, I don't, but it looks really nice. It looks lovely. As long as Stacey tells me it looks nice, then I'll wear it because, you know. I'll tell you straight, I'll tell you. Yeah. You know, other people down there, going down there looking rough. If I look best out of them all, then they're going to come to see me, aren't they? And get more. Because it does boost my confidence. When I go down there and I'm getting all the attention because I look nice, and everyone else is not getting attention because I look the best. Yeah, I feel good. There's still people out there that still just want a woman. Any woman, old or young. What, like, go on and run? I have to write reg down, colour that car, and a rough estimate of the time.
What would be a reasonable amount of time?
Approximately 20 minutes, half an hour. And if she's going to be longer, she'll text my phone or send me a blank message.
You ever get the men approaching you thinking...
Yeah, I've had men approach me loads of times. And I tell them, nah, I don't work, sorry. It's just not me, I just can't bring myself doing it. It's just not my thing. Yeah, he has stopped. Should go up. Some business, darling. I missed that reg because obviously she walked down and it was right behind that car down there. I wrote the colour of the car and that down, but I couldn't see the reg at all down there. I need to get in touch with her pretty quick. Where she's being picked up from, she'll get dropped straight back on this road where she's being picked up from, do you know? But when she comes back, she'll be getting told. I give him a job. 20 bar. He wants to meet me back in here Friday. Meet me on here on Friday, 8 o'clock. You weren't supposed to go. You weren't supposed to go anywhere. I didn't get the reg, and he only got the colour at car. Good job he looked after me then, and you didn't ring. You didn't answer your phone either.
just ask you, Father, that you will let them know that there is hope, that there is a future, God. Amen. 18 years ago, I was a crack and a heroin addict living on the streets. In and out of prison, having been an addict for 10 years, nobody, my family, the prison system, rehabs, different relationships, nothing helped me. And this was the only thing that helped me. You know, we don't have all the answers in the sense, you know, we've got no magic cure. The journey is a long journey. I always say, you know, the ones that are really desperate, then they'll give it a try.
I was trying to hide from him. You do, you're nothing.
You believe in God, don't you? They do like a residential programme, I think, for...
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Isn't that something you'd consider?
Yeah, I would. I went, fucking move now, she's gone now. Because she does things without protection, right? And I don't do that, I look after my safety, right? And if she starts doing it, right, then more punters are going to get used to it, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? And then they'll start coming, like, trying to demand it for it without, you know, putting yourself in it. I know it's a high-risk situation doing what we're doing anyway, but to make the situation, like, 1,000,000 times more riskful, doing it without condoms. She's the Bradford bird on our beat and doing shit like that. Bradford's known for shit like that. This place is not. There's lots of them like that, especially if they're desperate. They'll, like someone said, you do it without. You're like, yeah, come on. You know, because they're just desperate. I've had them offering me like loads to do it, and I just won't do it. I don't care how desperate I am. A few times I've caught people trying to pull it off. You know, like what if you're bending over for sex, and I'll say, right, that's it, see you later. You've just fucked yourself up now.